Thank you, Ian. Coming up next on The Beat Goes On, we talk to Tony King from Temperzone. With winter just around the corner, it's time to start thinking about Hitachi heat pumps. Tony tells us how we can become nice and cozy this winter with Hitachi. Tony King from Temperzone.
Gerard.
Hitachi heat pumps.
Yes, how are you, Gerard?
Good to see you again. Gosh, doesn't 2 weeks go fast? On the program 2 weeks ago,
Yes, that's right.
told us all about Temperzone.
I did.
Huge company.
Yes.
Now, there may be 2 people left in New Zealand that don't know Temperzone, Tony, so just give a quick rundown on
Between the company in New Zealand and in Sydney in Australia, we've got 500 people operating for us, working for us, and we've been around for 55 years. So we've been around a long time manufacturing air conditioning equipment.
Now, 55 years, you've got to know everything about air conditioning after that, don't you? I mean,
well, no one ever likes to say they know everything. We know a lot. I mean, we've got a lot of experience within the company and, you know, within the engineering team, obviously.
That's why we've got you in here today to tell us all about Hitachi heat pumps.
Yep.
Now, but first of all, what is a heat pump? What is a heat pump?
In very, very simple terms, think in terms of your fridge at home. Because a fridge is
basically a heat pump, isn't it?
In fact, it is a heat pump, effectively, because think of the inside of the fridge as the outside of your house.
On a freezing cold night outside.
Absolutely, yes. 2 degrees outside, 4 degrees outside. That's your fridge. Now feel the back of your fridge and you can feel that heat rising from the condenser coil at the back. And that's your heat pump. That's your heat coming into your house.
Isn't it marvellous? It can be 5 degrees outside and you can be sitting inside and it's all cosy and warm because it's taking whatever heat there is in that 5 degrees and it's transferring it into your house,
into the house,
making it nice and cozy.
Yes.
And you just sit there with a remote control.
And it's called a pump because effectively it's not actually producing the heat, it's transferring the heat.
From outside,
And now in transferring the heat, it does produce a little bit of its own energy, a bit of its own heat. But primarily it's transferring the heat from the outside air to the inside air.
And of course, this is the beauty of it. When it comes to summertime, it reverses itself. It takes, you know, it could be 25 degrees outside, but it'll take the cold air out there.
Yes, you reverse the cycle, and what was a heat pump is now a cooling unit. Yes.
Isn't that wonderful? Science is wonderful, isn't it?
Oh, it is wonderful, yes.
And of course, the brand that you distribute right around New Zealand is Hitachi heat pumps. Why Hitachi?
Because when we went searching around the world for a heat pump brand that we could market and distribute in New Zealand, we looked at what the best ones were around the world, and Hitachi is in the top 6 in the world. I've brought along today this is the Hitachi Heat Pump Consumer Guide. It's a pamphlet that we have that tells you all about the heat pump and how it works and what it can do for you. And of course it gives you the range of units. Now this is specific to what we call wall mount units, or high wall units if you like. Different companies call them different things, but they're generally wall mount units that go high on your wall. That's why they get called high walls as well. There's a range of 6 units, and you might be able to pick up here on the pamphlet the Energy Star rating.
Wow, now that's important, isn't it?
That's very important because only the best, only the sort of top 25% efficient units get the Energy Star rating. And so it's very important that we have that on the Hitachi units, and they range from about 4 kilowatt to 9 kilowatt. So there's a range of 6 units. So there's a unit to fit the room in your home.
And of course, a 6-year warranty. Isn't that good? 6 years.
Yes, 6-year warranty. That's the 6 down there on the front there. These are the 2 most important things. You know, this is the 6-year warranty and the Energy Star rating. If you want to get a Hitachi heat pump installed in your home, because we're a distributor, we have an 0800 number, which I'll give you in a moment, and also a website, so you can get information from the website. We will put you in touch with a local installer who's reliable right throughout the country. Right throughout the country, because we are in contact with hundreds of installers throughout the country that we can trust, reliable people that we can pass the inquiry on to. They will come out and give you a free quotation. They will come out and do a proper heat load on your room. Now this is very important, the heat load. There are a lot of installers out there who will just come round to your home, they'll walk into your home and they'll walk into a room and they'll say, yes, probably about 4 kilowatt unit will do this, and they'll give you a price, and it could be very cheap, and then only later do you find out that you needed a 5 kilowatt unit, and if the man comes in and does the heat load properly and does his calculations, he realises you need 5 kilowatts, then the right size unit for the right size room. It's
The
very
right
important.
size unit for the right size room.
Yeah.
You've got to get that right from the start.
Exactly, yes. So the people we would put you in touch with, you can rely on to do your heat load properly and make sure that you get the right unit. The number is 0800 692
Yep.
472.
472. I'll repeat it for you, Tony. 0800 692 472.
Correct.
So you can dial that to
Yes.
tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning.
Yes, yes.
And away we go.
And we also have a website that
Yes,
you can
that's
go
right,
to.
yes.
There's
Oh.
information on the website, and you can make contact through the website, which is hitachiheatpumps.co.nz. So there's lots of information on the website, and you can make contact through the website as well if you wish.
Tony King.
All right, Gerard.
Good to see you again.
See you in another couple of weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks' time. Look forward to it. Thanks, Tony.